Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. Today you are going to learn osteology of the skull with me, okay?
What is skull or cranium?
The skeleton of the head, it is called the skull. It consists of several bones. It is called the cranium. It has two parts. It is divided into two parts. The first part is the brain box. Okay, it contains 14 bones, and the second part is the facial skeleton. It contains 14 bones, which includes the mandible. Okay, skull can be studied as a whole, or the whole skull can be studied in different views. First, we will discuss about the views. This view, it is the superior view. This view is the superior view, and this view is the lateral view. Okay, this view is the lateral view. This is the superior view. This is the anterior view, and this is the posterior view. Okay, and this view, it is the base of the skull. It is the inferior view. Superior view, it is also called norma verticalis. The lateral view, it is also called norma lateralis. The anterior view, it is also called norma frontalis. The posterior view, it is also called norma occipitalis. Inferior view, it is also called norma basalis. Okay, the brain box contains 4 unpaired bones and 5 paired bones. Totally it has 14 bones. We will see the unpaired bones first. The brain box contains, the first unpaired bone is the frontal bone. This is the frontal bone, and the occipital bone, and the another bones are ethmoid and the sphenoid, and 5 paired bones. 2 parietal bone and 2 temporal bone. It is in the lateral side. 2 temporal bone, and inside the external aquatic meatus, it has paired incus, malleus and stapes. Okay. So the brain box totally has 14 bones. The unpaired bones are frontal, occipital, sphenoid and ethmoid. The paired bones are parietal, temporal and incus, malleus and stapes, which is present inside the external aquatic meatus. Okay. Coming to the facial skeleton, we have 2 unpaired bones, that is the mandible and the vomer bone, which is 6 paired bones, that is the lacrimal bone, nasal bone, maxillary bone, inferior nasal concha and the zygomatic bone. Okay, I will repeat. And the paired palatine bones. Totally 6 bones are present in the facial skeleton. These are the paired bones. Okay. We will see sutures in each view. First, discuss the 3 important sutures first. I am teaching this video based upon your Viva questions. Okay, you have 3 important sutures. This is the coronal suture, this is the sagittal suture, and this is the lambdoid suture. Joining of lambdoid suture and the sagittal suture is the place called lambda. Sagittal suture, the joining of sagittal suture and the coronal suture is called the bregma. Okay, the highest point on the sagittal suture is the vertex, and it has parietal foramen also. It is not clear here. Okay, this is the frontozygomatic suture, joining of 2 bones, frontal and the zygomatic. Frontozygomatic suture, the zygomatic temporal suture. Okay,
In the frontal view, we have, this is the frontonasal suture, this is the internasal suture, and here it is a intermaxillary suture. This suture is the zygomatico-maxillary suture.
This is the mastoid process, right? So we are naming these sutures with mastoid. This is the pareto-mastoid suture. This is the occipito-mastoid suture. And the joining of these three sutures is the asterion. Okay, asterion. Joining of these sutures is the pterion. Okay, anterior view. In the anterior view, you could see this is the orbit. This part is the orbit. This part is the nasal aperture. And this is the anterior nasal spine. Okay, and inside the orbit you have two fissures. This is the superior, I think it is clear, superior orbital fissure, and this part is the inferior orbital fissure. This part is the supraorbital notch and it is the infraorbital foramen. This part, infraorbital foramen. Here you will have intermaxillary suture which continues as interpalatine suture. Okay, here you will have a hard palate and here you will have a soft palate. This is the palatine crest. Okay, you have three foramens here. The first foramen is the incisive foramen through which incisive nerve passes, and the second foramen is the greater palatine foramen, and here you have these 2 points. These two foramens are the lesser palatine foramen, incisive foramen, greater palatine foramen and lesser palatine foramen. The base of the skull, we will see the fossa first. This is the mandibular fossa. Here the condyle joints. Okay, this is the mistake in the skull. Okay, leave this hole. And this two part, it is the occipital condyle. Occipital condyle. This is the process is the styloid process. This process is the styloid process. This process is the mastoid process. Okay, and these two plates are the medial and lateral pterygoid plates. Medial and lateral pterygoid plates. And below the medial and the lateral pterygoid plates, you could find foramen lacerum. Okay, medial and lateral pterygoid plates, foramen lacerum. And behind the foramen lacerum, you have foramen ovale and foramen spinosum. Below the occipital condyle, you will have jugular foramen. And adjacent to the jugular foramen, you have is the occipital protuberance. You can see occipital protuberance. This is the foramen magnum. Okay, I will repeat the foramens in the base of the skull. This is the foramen magnum. Below the pterygoid plates, you have foramen lacerum, and adjacent to the lacerum, you have foramen ovale and foramen spinosum. Below, this is the occipital condyle. Below the occipital condyle, you have jugular foramen, and adjacent to that, you have. This is the styloid process, and this part is the mandibular fossa where the condyle articulates. Okay, that's all about the skull. Thank you. Thanks for watching.